What's up, y'all? It's your boy Automatic Jack here to show you what I got going for a stream layout, and I will say pardon the mess because, yeah, it's pretty fucking messy. It's a lot of shit still trying to find a home. So, one desk, two desk, red desk, blue desk. Basically, they form sort of a C shape, which is good. I've got a high-def TV here, I've got my laptop there, and I've got a low-def TV there. All the retro consoles you could ever want, and pretty much just an Xbox for now. But the real important thing is the lighting setup that I got going. Now you can see my C920 cam glowing there, and you can see me down there on the monitor. But this isn't quite chromed yet because these lights are off. Now these lights are the real deal. I had a lot of experimenting to do to make this work, and it came through really well like this. Now you see we've got bulbs in there and ceilings here. Those are the two main things. We need to reflect light over here onto this green screen, and I have to light myself. Now, you can do that with ambient light if you have enough of it and proper. Most people tend to point lights right at themselves, but goddamn, that's a pain in the ass. That is eye strain grand fucking central. Nobody wants to do that. So, what I've done is had these lamps angle up here at the ceiling, both of these left and a right, so I've got, coming at angles, because I don't want a shadow directly behind me. That would suck. See, you can even see it on this fucking camera. Then I have another light back here, which has a Y splitter, and you need an extension cord too. Not an extension cord, but something to make it longer so it fits in here. I have two bulbs, and these are 100 watt equivalent LED bulbs. Altogether, all four of them are less wattage than a 40 watt regular ass light bulb, which is pretty good because I don't have to worry about my bill going all to shit. Yeah, that's not important. Basically, how these work, these are clamp lamps from the Home Depot. They're wired up here, and I'm actually going to turn the lights on so we can see better, because it is kind of fucking dark. Let's start with this here. So I've got them wired through that black cable into the wall. I've got the switch on the side so I can just reach down there and turn them all on. This is actually I believe it's called a banana extension cord with the 3 outlets on it, and this one's medium duty because, well, I was planning on powering much more beefy lights through it. Good thing I got this one, though, because it has 3. Now, under here where you can't see, these 3 cords that I braided together go connect into that. When it comes on up here, fed right. God, that is bright. Holy fuck. Do not look right at it. Oh, my God. Yeah. Fucking LED bulbs. I may not use wattage, but they are fucking beasts. So, I've got them clamped here on a milk crate. What's inside? Nothing's inside. If you're worried about balance, you can put something heavy in there to make sure it stays where it is. This is an old shelf that's not being used as a fucking shelf. It's just used as to boost it higher. The higher you get, the closer to the ceiling it is, and the more light will reflect off. But you don't want it too close, or it's going to be a very narrow beam. I think I've achieved a pretty good balance here. And God, don't look. Oh, you can see it already hazing the camera. Let's stand up above it. Sort of a top-down view. Basically how it works. Now let's go see how it looks as part of the stream. Now you can see me there. I'm like well lit. There's nothing in the game. It's pretty decent lighting. This thing's focus just went to shit. Yeah, it's fucking dumb. Without the lights though, you can see that hazy outline, not very well lit. If I was lit by my screens alone and this lamp and that lamp, it's just definitely not enough. This is a comfortable vibe to be in, but not if you want to show up on stream. Now that we're back to it, things look bueno. It's good even lighting balance. One thing to avoid if you have dark glasses like I do is if you have light coming too much down off the top, you will get wing shadows on your face, and that sucks. But yeah, that's my setup. It keys out nicely. Let me take a look at my settings so I'll show you just how far I had to go. Now, if we remove the chroma key, this is what it's looking like for us. You can see that it's a lot brighter at the top than the bottom, but not by too much. It's not terrible. This is enough to get a good key out without having to go to the extremes. You can see my settings here. I'm at a 121 for this, at a 115 for this, and a 145 spill reduction. And, my hair is loose and floppy, and if I do this, you can see green next to my fingers, but that pretty much happens to, well, everyone who doesn't have a perfectly lit screen. And the only addition I could think of is to light the bottom. That way I could use less similarity, but the way this works is just fine. enough green light is spilling out of the top of my chair that it starts to eat the edge, but in reality, during a stream, I'm not going to be rotating that far. However, if you did want to light the bottom of your screen, go for it. I don't really have any room for a light here, and I'm not going to be tripping over one there. So yeah, that's basically it. It's from the front, it just looks like this, and come on, focus, you can fucking do it. Yeah, from my line of sight, it looks bright, but that's coming off of the metal. And I could actually tilt that one up a bit more if the brightness off of the metal got in my nerves. Yeah, no bulbs, line of sight, well-lit stream. The wall on that side is, I'd say, about 8 feet or so in front of me. Walls on this side is about 6 feet, and it's about 12 feet over there. But it's more about the reflection off of the ceiling here coming down onto the green screen that makes it what it is. So yeah, that's my setup. You could do something similar, fairly easy. Let's go for some prices. Each of those clamp lamps is the 10.5-inch wide ones. Most of the standard ones are 8. You can get the 10.5 ones for about $14 at Home Depot each, so that's 14 times 3. I'm not going to do math because fuck that. 36, I think, something like that. The cable itself, the extension cord, was about $10 or $11. That switch there was about $5. Oh shit! The bulbs themselves. Well, I'm in Oregon, so we get a great deal on LED bulbs for saving power. 4-pack of those at 100 watts was about $12. So 12 plus 36 plus that cable, we're looking at about a $50 setup here. And then, of course, you got to somehow acquire a milk crate or other device to clamp your shit to. But yeah, basically that triangle pattern there, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Light off the back wall into my face, and then 2 of these at an angle to light the screen behind me. Once again, this is how it looks. It's good shit. Alright, I'm Automatic Jack, and this has been the Automatic Jack Show or whatever. See ya.